Okay.
Basically, my name is Mike Wendell. I'm standing on two pieces of property, 7034 and 7036 Route 209. And your name, young man?
Deputy Scarcelli, Ulster County Sheriff's Office.
With the Ulster County Sheriff's Office?
Correct.
And we're here to talk about
We are, because
two pieces of property that were bought in the DEP secret buyout.
okay, I have paperwork showing as of 2015, the county took possession of Lot 1.
That was
which
illegal.
Is 7034.
Well, that was illegal.
Okay. And then you still own 7036, which would be Lot 2.
I still own both
Okay.
of them.
Do you have paperwork to show that?
I don't have it on me right now.
Okay.
No, I've
No,
got
I'm just asking.
Oh, I've got a ton of paperwork.
Okay. So, where is Lot 1 and Lot 2? Where do they come together?
They would come over
Absolutely. Yep.
here.
So, is there a top and bottom, or is it laid out differently? Is what I'm trying to get grasp at.
Oh, basically, there's a small 25-foot area over here,
Okay.
which runs up along the outside skirts of the
Which is
property.
which lot? I mean, you
Oh.
said you own both, but
Correct.
if lot 1 was separate, that would be this side, and then
That is
lot 2 would
correct.
be here, and then
That is correct.
okay. All right. So obviously, there's some issues with the signage up here.
Yes.
Okay.
There's been somebody coming over here putting signs on
All right,
my
can we walk
property.
up here? Is that okay?
Oh, please do. 7 months ago, they put barricades up here.
Okay.
Oh, no, a while back they put barricades up for 7 months,
Okay.
and they tried to block me from entering the driveway.
Okay. So this is the property. This is a separate. This is not lot 1 or 2 over here.
This would be lot 1
No,
over
I'm just
here.
saying this just this way. So from here, this over. This is not. This is separate. not-
That's a separate
okay.
property.
That's so then this would be lot 2, lot 1, and it's all
Yeah,
together.
lot 1 is a 25-foot right-of-way
Okay.
in case it was ever needed to build a road
Okay.
to go up to the top property.
Okay.
Uh,
So-
the property was taken without due process,
Okay.
which made
So
it illegal.
these signs weren't yours.
Somebody placed them there,
Okay.
and I disposed of them rapidly.
Okay.
It's a very complicated issue.
No, absolutely. The paperwork that I have seen, shows obviously that lot 1 is not yours any longer.
The paperwork is incorrect.
Okay. That paperwork is from Ulster County, the county paperwork.
It was taken under duress without due process.
Okay. So you have paperwork saying that you own it?
The sale needs to be set aside
Because I saw paperwork
as
with
soon
my
as I can
hands.
get into a court
Absolutely.
of law.
Saw paperwork in my hands that on April 29th, 2015.
That's when the
That was-
sheriff showed up
Okay.
and went through my house.
Okay. Well, that
And-
date, it says lot 1 became property of Ulster County, and your signature is on that piece of paper.
That was done under duress.
Okay.
And,
just saying
with
your
fraudulent
signature's on that
documents.
sheet of paper. So my issue is that the new owner of lot 1, whether you
I know,
acknowledge
but-
that or not, there's a new owner that bought it through the
Fraudulent
county.
documents and due process.
And I'm just going
set
through
aside
what
the
I have
sale.
seen. Okay.
Thank you.
And I totally understand. If you don't recognize that, you have every right to not recognize it. I'm just going off the paperwork I've seen that there's a new owner. Now, in that paperwork, it says that the driveway here was a easement of access for lot 2 that was allowed, but it's actually lot 1's property.
I understand that.
Okay, so that's correct, right?
Oh, I
when you
understand.
owned both, it still said that.
Correct.
Okay. So, in the documents that have lot 1 going to the county, 2015, it states in there that the easement of right-of-way for lot 2 to use this
Mm-hmm.
is exterminated and no longer allowed.
Understood.
So, if you hypothetically,
Right.
whether you believe me or
No. I
yourself,
follow. But it's
you
got to
would-
be
you-
taken care of in a court of
absolutely,
law.
but you would not have the right to use this driveway anymore if you only owned lot 2. Is that correct?
Hypothetically, that is
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay. So, I understand where you're coming from.
We all do.
I also have to understand where, the property owner or alleged property owner of lot 1,
Correct.
now that he has paperwork, is coming from.
Correct.
Okay? I'm not saying anyone's right or wrong, but I'm looking at the paperwork I have in front of me.
I understand.
Okay. So, by him placing these signs on his property,
He's trespassing on my property, realistic, possibly.
hypothetically,
If the sale's set aside-
if you hypothetically still owned both, you'd be
Agreed.
trespassing on yours.
He was
If
trespassing on my
hypothetically
property.
owned lot 1, you would be trespassing on his.
That is correct.
Okay. right? So
Oh,
we're at an
100%.
understanding. Okay.
I know a little bit about the law.
No,
I follow you
absolutely not,
100%.
And I'm not trying to say that you
No,
don't.
no, I like
and
you.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
No, I like you.
And you're obviously allowed to have, you know, whatever opinion you want on it. I'm just going off of the paperwork that I've seen.
Understood.
With
I
Ulster County seals.
Don't mean to
okay?
put you in the middle
No,
of it.
Oh, I'm not at all. I'm just, and like I said, you know, if we went through a court process and I was wrong, then I was wrong.
So all I wanted to do is go
But I
through
have
court.
to, unfortunately, go off of what I was shown with an Ulster
Oh, I
County seal
understand.
on it. So, with those being broken like that, you know, what he's shown me, you know, you're breaking the law.
With the okay, I understand
No,
what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So, and obviously, if you had paperwork that showed me you own both, then, you know, he would be breaking the law.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. So, at this time, with him, you know, he has this paperwork. If you don't have paperwork to show me, you know, I have to charge you with this.
And arrest me?
Yes.
So that we
If-
get it into a court of law.
And it would. And I'm not, and like I said, you know, if we have, you know, I have that paperwork, I kind of have to go off that. Whether I'm right or wrong is up to the court, not for me.
If it takes it into a court of law, then I guess I'll go along with you.
Okay. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, and I would appreciate it if you, you know, if you were okay with doing this. But if he has that and he would like to press trespass charges as well as the sign charges,
Yes.
by law, I would have to, you know, I would have to fulfill that action because he has paperwork showing that he owns it and you're not allowed to be on here.
Understood.
With your name signed on it. So at this point, I would have to do that.
If you wish.
No, I do, and I have to by that. Now,
Do you want to arrest me right now or later?
I'm going to. You're not under arrest at this time. What I'm
Right.
saying is, I want to further speak about something else before we go down that road if we need to. Is that
I'd-
okay, or you don't want to talk to me anymore?
No, I'd love to talk to
Okay.
you.
What I'm just saying, so
I have a lot of
whether-
things that got to go to
Absolutely.
court.
So whether that, you know, if I have to do this, you know, that doesn't obviously mean that you're guilty.
No, I understand.
And you know where it works.
It's left up to a judge.
Exactly. So if you have that paperwork and you can prove yourself that you were rightly on this property that you do own, then by all means, that is how it's going to work out.
It's a ton of paperwork.
Hey, listen, I do a ton of paperwork every day. It sucks. Paperwork is
It's
not fun.
On a website, too,
And so,
called MaximumWaters.com.
okay. So at this point,
Yes.
being that I have the paperwork from him and I don't have anything at this moment from you,
Yes.
and he wishes to pursue those charges, I am
Yes.
going to place you under arrest for that.
Understood.
Okay? We'll process you. You're going to, you know, I'll release you. You're not going to jail. I'll release you on appearance tickets.
Understood.
For a court date, and then it'll be in a court of law.
Excellent.
Is that fair enough?
Done deal.
Okay.
Thank you
So
very much.
At this time, will you turn around for me? Place
Oh.
your hands behind your back. Listen, like I
Could
said,
okay, I got to turn the camera off.
that's fine.
So
Like I
we'll
said, this
turn
is
it
all.